If it looks a little weird, if it looks a little weird that I'm like punching people and then just standing there, that's actually ending lag from Agent Style. Agent Style is really weird where one button press doesn't equal one punch. Um, if you press the square button once, you actually get 2 punches, and then if you don't continue the combo, there's about a full second of ending lag where you just stand there after doing the punches. So Agent Style is really fucking terrible for, like, anything that we don't explicitly use it for. You really don't want to be punching people in Agent Style in this game, ever. It's probably like, I don't know, people shit on Baseball Man gameplay, but I think Agent Style in this game is sub Baseball Man. Just true, what were they thinking territory. Wow, those doubles, that was crazy. Still a bad time, because I didn't get any grouping on the strong attacks. I think we're probably in for another day of not being able to get out of Chapter 1, unfortunately. But we'll see. I think that if I don't get a run today, I think I'm just gonna have to do a no reset. Just because, like, I'm gonna get too rusty at the end game, you know? Like, I can't accept not getting out of Chapter 1 5 days in a row. I'm just gonna have to do a no reset at some point. Of course. I'm feeling inspired, though. Piper got a PB last night in Dark Forces 2, and if he can do it, then surely I can do it. PBing, not specifically Dark Forces 2.
Let's go.
Please drop it. Yes. A double. Oof, and that kills 300. Wow, okay, yeah. See what I mean about the drink being bait? That is like an extremely good time. That might literally be, I don't think I've ever sub 3, I don't think I've ever had a sub 3 docs. So that pretty much is my best ever docs time, even though it wasn't perfect. None of that was perfect. That's the power of not getting the Torrenter. That was like a 34 tutorial or something. It's not really possible to task this game, but if you did, I feel like a perfect docs time would be like 250, probably. Yeah, I see that chat message. I guess if he can't see my stream, he can't hear that I said that. But, I see the chat message.
You ready for this?
Also, hi Giga, thanks for the GL. I think we're currently on to earn.
Ready for this? Time.
Ooh, never mind. To earn cancelled. Another victim of cancel culture. There we go. No, there are no mods. I don't know. I have no idea if he can hear me, but if there's like a problem that would require moderation,
Let's go.
I guess you can just message me and I'll handle it at some point. But there are no mods, it's just me. And if it has to do with the stream not loading, then there's nothing me or any mods would be able to do anyway. I'm sorry about that. That's some kind of tech issue. I didn't ban him or anything though. He's never spoken in my chat before, and it's nothing. I have nothing against him. He's not banned. I don't know why his stream wouldn't be loading. Some kind of tech problem. Those reads are insane, dude. High levels of gaming.
Come on, bring that good shit. Here we go.
Yo, hey Ozzy. Hey Natoku. Thank you for Zajiel. We are currently on quite the chapter 1. Oh my god, never mind, it's ruined. No! Yeah, it's ruined. No! Ah, the running attack. No one expects the running attack, dude. Yeah, it's dead. This should have been sub 7. This should have been sub 7 man in a Hanya mask. Instead, it's 706, which is still very runnable. But that went from best pace ever to kind of like mid to decently good pace still. But I just, man. You asshole. That's like pretty rare. I don't really plan around that just because it's not something that happens that often. To earn cancelled. To earn.com/not.
Bring it on.
Thanks for the good luck, though, Gris. Appreciate it. When are you playing RuneScape, Gris? Everyone else is. All the cool kids are doing it. Well, they're doing like Dead Man or something, which what do I care about? I know. I don't care about dead man mode at all. I never do the leagues either, though. Leagues are just like bait. Like, I'm not dumping my time into an account that deletes itself after a couple weeks. No thank you, Jagex. I don't care what the XP rates are. I got shit to do.
Let's go. This
You know what? I'm gonna swap to this. Oh my god. That was like the worst room ever. Yeah, this run is no longer particularly good.
going somewhere, Mr. Legendary Yakuza?
I think that just the stamina and XX ought to get me there with this amount of heat. Hey, Theo.
Here we go.
Yep. Yeah, last night wasn't going that bad. It's just that stupid encounter. You probably didn't see it, but that really stupid encounter happened. And then, lag happened after that, and I had to stop streaming because the game was just running at half speed. But my gameplay was okay, and I was getting pretty decent times. I was really disappointed to have to stop because of the lag. That time, fortunately, that was super clean, by the way. That's like a perfect fight there. Fortunately, we were facing a certain way so that the fourth guy wouldn't fly into the door and open it like he did yesterday. Just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life in this game. Yesterday was like a truly cursed day for runs of this.
Why don't you just give up? What's this?
Alright, we're gonna enter this at 12:0 something, so this is... Hopefully we'll have a decent Yoshimura and we'll be able to actually run with this. Yep, 12:04.9. Good.
Fine by me. Bring it on. Ready for this. Time. This.
Alright, good. Good. We will be in the green, which, you know what that means. It's time to be on encounter watch. I've had 2 chapter 1s in the green. This is my 3rd, and both of those ended to extremely rare, never seen this happen before type encounter spawns immediately at the start of chapter 2. So, you know, not to curse it or anything, but I'm looking respectfully at the minimap. disrespectfully even. Thanks for the good luck, Silent King. I'm sorry for your stream problems that you can't hear me about.
Welcome in. Thank.
Okay, no spawn, no spawn, no spawn. Thank you. Yeah, last night I had an encounter literally spawn right here. Literally just surrounding this homeless guy. And they spawned in after I grabbed that first item at the intersection. So I grabbed the item, and then you could see them directly in front of Kiryu just, like, appear out of thin air in the worst possible spot. And I tried to see about, like, grabbing the second item as, like a way to cancel their aggro. But, no, I couldn't get close enough before the fight started. Really wish this game had like a Kiwami 2 system. Well, like, it's not even intentional in Kiwami 2, but in Kiwami 2, there's this weird thing going on where when you run into an encounter, it shows their name, but then after their name disappears, there's like an extremely small window where you can interact with things, and if you interact with something, it'll cancel the encounter. So there's like a skill to dodging encounters in K2, where if you run into one, you have to, like, first of all, know all of the interactables in the entire city and, like, which ones are the right ones to use. But then also have a good sense of, like, what is the exact timing for when I interact with it. It's pretty good. It's a really good system. K2 is good for that. But they patched that tiny window out after K2. So all of the Dragon Engine games after that don't have anything like that. Also, Yakuza 6 doesn't have anything like that, which is before K2. So that's like a bug they introduced in Kiwami 2, and then never happened again. Yeah, I don't know why I did that way. I was just... He did the block. When you don't get the double there, I kind of have to switch to Yakuza, unfortunately. That was a really slow fight. I kind of have no choice but to switch to Yakuza there, because I'm not going to be able to do both those guys full HP on Agent. It just won't be fast. But then when you switch to Yakuza, you run into that problem, where one of them will always just block you. And then there's nothing you can do about the block, but just break it in a really slow way. Yo, that's really rare. Getting to finish that whole fight in just the extreme heat, not having to do any cleanup. That's very fast. Next is 3 up. I don't think it's RNG. I think it has to do with, like, amount of contact you get, like how good is the hit on him. It does vary, you're right in that sense. I don't think it's literally random, I think it's just functionally random. But yeah, there's all sorts of moments in this game where the same attack will do different damage on different runs for very little / no reason. You'll notice it in particular with, the rocket boots when you dash into people. Sometimes that'll kill people, sometimes it won't. Same dude.
Yeah.
Hello, Kei-san. Kei-san, my beloved. I'm sorry, K.
Who are you? Who are you? Oh, you're a saint.
A key. What do we have here?
They announced the winners who are gonna be the hostesses in the next Yakuza game. And I think they said it was gonna be another live action thing, or that it would be like both live action and there would be models. I think that's what they said. Not looking forward to the file size of that. Gonna have another 80 gigabyte video game. The live action in this game is really bad. Like, you've probably never seen it before unless you've played this game, because like you never see it in the run. But it's really like they pointed an iPhone at Kei-san and we're just like, here's your line, say it. And it's just like very amateur. It's not good. Like, you can see the reflection of the ring lights in her glasses, which is just like, to me, that's like #1 sign that we're dealing with amateurs here. Kaho did win. Kaho will be in the next Yakuza game. Man, that was a close one, I think.
Let's go. Time for some air support.
Yeah, walk this way. Thank you.
Yeah, I see.
Let's talk.
This is 3 up.
Yeah.
Ooh, nope, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Welcome in. Thank.
Well, look. Hang on. I had something profound to say, but now I have to do this menuing. That's completely wrong. Hang on. Yeah, almost causing some serious problems there for future tapioca.
Tori-sama. Yeah.
She may be a former AV actress, but one of the other winners who's going to be in the next Yakuza game is a current AV actress, so that's just how it be. Wow, my heat is garbage. Yo, hey, playing like ass. Grats on Kenzan and stuff. She was behind the camera first. Interesting. I didn't know that. This game has been misbehaving so hard for me recently. It's been painful. Do it. Okay. Yeah, once he... Oh, man, I didn't even finish him with that. One of the minions went in. For those who don't know, playing like ass has rerouted Kenzan to be much less shitty. Or... Well, the game is still shitty, but it is faster now. It turns out that the money sword was not optimal. It was, in fact, the drunk sword that you want. Way back in the day, when we first routed Kenzan, we found a Japanese blog post claiming that drunk sword was the way to go. And I did like one run with it, but wasn't doing it right, I guess, because I thought it was slow. So I ended up rerouting to the money sword. But it turns out that damage scales with drunkenness up to the max. So I think what I was doing was getting minimally drunk. And then it just like wasn't that exciting. But playing like ass has now routed Kenzan, where you get maximally drunk for the entire run. Ooh, the double-double. And that apparently just makes you do some insane damage, and he got like a 305 in Kenzan. All right, all around good Coliseum. I did have a slow Watase. Watase wouldn't recover, and then also I had to drink something that I almost never have to drink, and I think that's because my fight with the welfare thieves was so good that I just had low heat. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you said you lost 2 minutes and still got a 305, so it sounds like that pretty much hard confirms 303 is possible. Who knows about beyond that, but we're starting to get close to, like, sub 3 question mark, you know? Like, could it happen, do you think? I have to drink something. It would have been better to drink that on the run out of there. Instead, I'm gonna have to drink it right now, and it's gonna be awkward. Yeah, there you go. Alright, cigarette. Don't do anything stupid here. Oh man, now, if it weren't for the fact that Kenzan is like 97% cutscene and walking, like even more than the other Yakuza games, Kenzan is 97% cutscene plus walking. So that's kind of a problem. That's why I don't play that game. But if it weren't for that, I would totally come back and get the sub 3. That sounds like a really good goal.
But this is where it ends, pal.
That's the guy who fucked Aniki up. Oop. That's the guy who doesn't know how to swing a table properly. Hell yeah. Alright, respect. I respect you, Yao. Do the thing. He did the thing.
Smoking. How about this?
What? Why did Kiryu not do the running punch there? Excuse me. I think it's because I pressed square right as he like touched one of the corpses and it like messed him up a bit. I think that's what it was. Man. Oh man, really? Whatever. That was so bad. That was like the worst Kubota ever. That was actually probably the worst Kubota ever, like not exaggerating. That was really stupid that all that happened. And then I ended up hitting him with nothing, which is a Dragon Engine classic. Kiryu dropping the item mid-swing and then just hitting people with nothing.
Lights out, bitch. Come on, keep coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I do... At Natoku about PS3 load removing, I do recall... years ago, the Donkey Kong Country Returns, or the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze community on Wii U had a load remover for their game. They had like a homebrew load remover that would run in the background on the Wii U while playing the game, which is kind of fascinating. I don't know how the hell you would even go about making something like that, but they did it. Because the loads in that game are extremely weird and bad and inconsistent. So they kind of needed it. Yeah, it was running in the background on the Wii U. It was like a homebrew thing.
Yeah, look at this. Enjoy. Here we go. Time.
I'm like 80% sure. I kind of remember this. Because the thing about that game was that your load times would get better the longer you left the game on, but then would get worse past a point, too, I think. And it was a little different for everyone, but it was like, there was a literal sweet spot where it was like, okay, you want your console idling for this amount of time before you start your run to get like an optimal, to like minimize your load times. Which is just like, what the fuck? That's horrible. So they had that. Yo, 28:59. First ever for me, sub 29. Gaining control of Kiryu after the set piece there.
Sure you want this?
Well, I can't imagine a load remover is that high resources. Like, I remember, like, there were plugins that run in the background of PSP games and like Vita and shit. Remember that? Anyone remember PSP and Vita homebrew? I think there's even a plugin on Vita where it's like, it'll like stream your video over USB, so you can like record your Vita, which is pretty crazy. Well, Donkey Kong looks pretty good on the Wii U. Don't sell Donkey Kong short. Tropical Freeze is pretty crazy. It's like Retro Studios and shit. Okay, buy the ring. It's been so long since I've played this part of the game.
Today's your lucky day.
Like, we're now entering the Rust Belt. This is the part of the run where I have no idea what I'm doing. Because I haven't done it in like a week.
Doryu.
Ooh, I just... that was not the item. Well, I have a toughness ZZ polluting my inventory now. I'm gonna have to just, like, slam that thing at some point.
Jory-sama. Yeah.
See what I mean? Yo, thanks for the GL PMC trilogy. Got my heat. Looking good.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that was extremely weird angle. I was just like holding a direction coming out of like through that load screen, and sometimes it makes you do weird things at the door.
Yeah. Jory-sama. You ready for this?
All right, green pants guys, please, please, green pants guys. One time, green pants guys. Ooh, this is not good. Okay, this is actually kind of not as bad as I initially thought, but not good. Okay, and I do have heat, and it was a 229. That's acceptable. That's acceptable quality. That's still like 10 seconds off of a perfect green pants, guys. But we take those. We take those for sure. And I do have heat. I don't need to change styles, and I don't need to drink anything. And I don't have the DLC installed.
You ready for this? Ready for this? Smokey, here we go.
Uh-oh. Okay, I was a little worried about that guy in green on the left. The dude in the green camo who is like really booking it to the side.
You ready for this? Lights out. How about this?
Ah, Hirayama, why? We still totally take those though. Like that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, as far as like cleanup goes, that is the least bad the cleanup can be. Get like a high 249 or whatever that was. Might have been a high 248, but like, you know, only one dude. Unfortunately, the one dude does pretty much always drop to the ground like that, which isn't very fast, but, you know, whatever. Better one dude than three dudes, which is what seems to be happening to me recently. And no matter what I do, no matter how good or how bad the run is, we will always talk to Mizurugi at or around 29-30. That's just how it is. Or 34, I meant to say. 29 would be insane. Yes, please. Gotta buy a heat bar here. Just cause we do. The encounter is not a concern. Yeah, I'm in Yakuza style right now, so I have to make sure that I swap at the start of this fight. But I'm always in Yakuza style at the start of this fight. Nothing else is new.
You've made a great mistake.
And you can just see in the corner.
Yeah, let's time it.
Some fights don't have your UI spawn in like that during the fight intro. Well, that's really bad. RIP a lot of time. Ooh, that's a minion. That's not him. A minion just ran right in front of him, dude.
That's all you have?
Minion just ran right in front of the boss.
How about this?
That cleanup, though. That cleanup, I was ready. Alright, I think that had that fight at the end been not bad, that was like bad but not awful bad, you know? I think that if that fight had been average or better, we would have actually golded Chapter 2 by a little bit. That's neat. Anyway, we're heading into my big time save chapter now. Hopefully I don't get screwed by the Golden Samurai here. That's sort of the main thing. I haven't done Chapter 3 in a really long time, though. Because I haven't been able to get out of Chapter 1 and 2. Chapters 1 and 2 have been so bad to me recently. So hopefully I'm gonna like try to put a little bit of extra focus on it so that I don't like do stupid things because of rust.
Joryu, good work
We'll
today.
see how it goes.
Joryu. So, what'll it be?
Alright, it's 4 down is the next taxi.
Joryu. So, what'll it be?
I think that what they will announce is a new game.
Joryu. So, what'll it be?
As for what game it could be, I have no idea. I think people were speculating it would be like another Gaiden. I think there's some Yokoyama quote. I was reading Froob's Discord last night, and I think he said something like, you know, we know that fans want Kiwami 3, but we're gonna make something unexpected and exciting instead. Something like that, where it's just like, okay. Like, hold up a sec. Because that does sort of mean, like, it could be something really out of left field, or it could just be, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what, like, the conventional guess would be. Like, what's the most boring thing they could do? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm almost thinking, like maybe that, like, Ryuji Goda Gaiden takes place between Yakuza 1 and 2 or something? I don't know. Akiyama Gaiden, and brought the VA back and only gave him 10 lines. Yeah, Akiyama, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I care about Akiyama at all. Sorry. Sorry, Akiyama fans. He sort of just seems to accidentally get involved in Yakuza 4 and 5. And it's just kind of like, he doesn't have a deal. Like, I don't care. Please spawn. Please spawn. No. Okay. This run is almost certainly dead now. That is the two most likely Golden Samurai spots. Wasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people have talked about that before. The thing is, I think Kazuma's voice actor died. So, you'd have to recast him. And I think they might have said, like, we're not recasting him. So that's like, alright, well, never mind then.
How about this?
Yeah, Judgment 3 is an option. Obviously, there's always, like, the Takuya Kimura contract question, where it's like, okay, but, like, can you get this guy back for another game? How does that work with his, like, weirdo agency? So, I don't know, but whatever they do announce, I'm pretty much obligated to play it anyway, so we'll see in September. Anyway, that's fucking rip. Golden Samurai never spawned in.
Here we go. Let's go.
To be honest, I don't love Judgment. I thought the first Judgment had a pretty good story, but the second one's story was, like, garbage, so I'm not, like, clamoring for a Judgment 3 exactly. Yeah, so right now we're just teleporting around, hoping for the Golden Samurai to spawn in. This is all pure time loss. There he is. I don't much care what direction I send him in, because we got nowhere to go after this. Dude, I saw a conspiracy theory last night about, hang on. Okay, yeah, I saw a conspiracy theory last night online where someone was saying that apparently Sega specifically, so like a couple months ago, maybe like a month or two ago, the ROM site Vim's Lair got hit by like a massive wave of takedowns. I think it was like all Nintendo stuff got taken down, and then like a number of other things got taken down too. But I saw someone make the claim, and I don't even know if this is accurate, that Yakuza 1 and 2 got taken down, and that those were like specifically the only Sega games that got taken down. And if that's true, they were saying their conspiracy was that that meant that 1 and 2 HD was coming to PC, which I am so here for, and there's no way that that's true on any level.
That's Joryu for you. Joryu.
But if they did release 1 and 2 HD, in any, even if it's just like a Switch version, that would be extremely hype for me and me alone. I assume they would, like, not use that dub. Firstly, because they'd probably have to pay all of the really expensive actors who are in that dub. Oh shit. Well, it's over. This run's dead. Why didn't it hold? What? I literally was holding square and Kiryu did the punch instead of the cigarette. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, between that and Golden Samurai, I think the run is a little bit dead, unfortunately. And I'm gonna have to cancel here. Risei. Risei in 4, Yukari in 3, no opinion on 5. Let's go Lisa in 2. That's a bold take, I think. That's her name, right? Reasons? Because I said so. So, like, that's a case right there. We were able to kill both of the smaller guys by just boosting into them. I would say about half the time that doesn't work. And you'll boost into the small guys and they'll take like half an HP bar of damage but not die. And I think it has to do with the angle you hit them at when you're boosting. You want like a nice square hit. Not like off to the side or anything. Yep, it's Wiggler Wednesday. Huh, maybe I just imagined that then. I don't know. I could have sworn that was a thing, but I guess I literally just imagined that. Those guys as well will sometimes survive. Wow, those dodges. Yeah, I was watching a YouTube video right before I went live today where someone was talking about like how they used to run a successful blog and how it died over time. And they brought up RSS feeds and I was like, oh yeah, if you think about it. RSS feeds are just like, what if Twitter was good actually type of shit. And then that's like dead and gone now. And it's like, huh. What if the internet is getting worse? That was definitely a time, though. There was a time when you could, like, have a blog, and it was, like, a successful standalone website. Crazy. Man, that spread. What the hell? So that's really, really bad. Oof, this amount of cleanup I have to do as well. Just everybody wants to hang out on their own. Yeah, this is yikes. We're almost... I don't even know that we are saving time on this split. It's going to be a little close, but this run is completely dead. We're going to need God tier chapter 4 and 5. We didn't save any of the time we were supposed to save in this split. Not really because of any mistakes I made either. The not using the cigarette on the first fight thing was probably my fault on some level, but I was definitely holding square, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the run regardless. Any run that makes it through chapter 3 gets finished. That's the rule pretty much with this game, because there's just like, you know, at this point we're most of the way through the run. There's no reason to ever reset this late. So we'll shake off the rust, we'll finish the run. And then we'll get him next time. That's what I've been saying for the last like 10 runs at this point. We'll get him next time, gamers. Yeah, there goes my time save. There it all goes. Alright, out of 28 seconds of possible time save, we saved 0.8. Cool, good. Thanks, video game. So we usually lose about 40 seconds on this split. And then we usually lose about 20 on chapter 5. That's how runs have been going recently. This is 3 up. It's a little weird. When you go here in chapter 3, it's 4 up, but then they've just removed Castle from the list of places we can taxi to. So it goes back to being 3 up in chapter 4. Little tricky of them.
What's this? Smoking, here we go. Ready for this. Time.
Yeah, summon more drones. That's right. Good patriarch. Okay. I was definitely trying to skip that. But whatever. This is 3 down.
Bring it, asswipe! You ain't got shit! Try it, and you're dead!
Yeah, what's this?
At least the cleanup wasn't too slow. Man, I haven't done that chapter 4 set piece in a while. That's gonna be such a disaster once we get there.
Okay. Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh god. That guy running straight at me.
Let's go. Time. This.
Hopefully they can finish those guys off. They both have like 1 HP. Nope, they can't. Oh, there they go. That was slow.
Have a look.
The minions not putting in the work they should have been putting in there. I probably could have just like had faith in them
No.
rather than running halfway back there and then having to run halfway back again. Probably should have just had faith in the boys.
Right behind you.
Got ants in your pants?
That was the easy stuff though. The next like 4 fights are the really, really random ones after this.
Ready for this.
These guys. A guy on the left takes random damage. That's another guy who like... You kind of get something a little different on him every time. This fight, the fight at the castle, the fight outside the golf center. These are the worst fights in the game. Looking good. Looking good, actually. Probably not getting any doubles, though. Wow, really? What was that weird dodge? Yeah, that'll do. I'm not sure that what I did at the end there was really a good idea. I kind of thought that I would kill with that attack, and then I didn't. Alright, that was the easier of the two, though. This is the worst one. This is the actual worst fight in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah. Ready for this. This.
Oh, man. Okay. Alright, that is solid. That is really solid, actually. My heat's a little low, but... Well, my heat's, like, fine. It's a little lower than what, like, a really good amount would be. But you have to consider as well that I only threw 1 cigarette there. So my heat's naturally going to be a little lower. Not really sure if only throwing 1 cigarette was the play, but everyone in the back seemed a little bit spread apart. So I just, like, didn't know that the second cigarette was going to do anything. Like, it was a kind of borderline. I maybe should have done it, but that seemed pretty good anyway. Absolutely no survivors, which is like, awesome. It was just the bosses. Alright. One more stupid, obnoxious, random fight, and then the set piece, which also starts with 2 stupid, obnoxious, random fights. So, yeah. That encounter is probably not going to help me. No, they're not. Getting an encounter spawn can be kind of helpful for like smashing furniture and rocket boosting all the way down the street, but honestly, I don't even think that's really much faster, and there's some potential downsides to it. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. You. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was an entire set of 5 attacks that hit nothing. Okay, well, I'm out of there at least. That was not very good. Man, that was going pretty well until that happened. An entire string of 5 attacks that all just got blocked or that didn't go far enough to hit the guy. I was trying to get that guy behind the car before he went even further behind the car, but Kiryu just like could not make that little bit of distance. That's not good. Did we get him? Ooh, we got them all. Let's go. Not a skip. Don't do it, Tapioca. Just watch the cutscene.
Let's go. Smoking. How about this?
I'm gonna have faith. Get him. No, what are you doing? You're just... I had faith in Shishido to kill that guy, and Shishido just smashed up a random bookshelf instead. Thanks, dude.
I'm gonna...
Thanks, Shishido. Remind me to never rely on you for anything ever again. He probably does. He's the type of guy to be like, reading a book never got a man anywhere. Everything I need to know, I learn with my fists. That's what he says. And Kiryu's like, what the hell does that mean? But doesn't want to say anything. Ah, nice try. Dodged it. Yeah, go handle the other one. Go handle the other one. There's a guy back there. He's stuck on some things. Unstick him. Fine, I'll do it. Alright, well,
So
that was
scream
probably a slightly better Chapter 2 than I've been having recently, but, still many problems. Though, honestly, I think we're still in the green. I think we're actually still in the green. Assuming I don't fuck this fight up. This fight's pretty basic. I probably shouldn't fuck it up. Thank you, Homer, for your cooperation. Yeah, check this out. We're barely losing time. We're losing like under 10 seconds here. Unfortunately, Chapter 5 is also gonna have to be like nearly perfect. We do have possible time save here. Like if you look at the gold, we do have 15 seconds of possible time save here, but it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. That is the best Chapter 4 I've had in a mile, by a mile recently, though. So that's kind of funny, because I don't even think that was that good. Alright, hands shaky all of a sudden. You could tell on that menu. No getting attached, gamers. I'm not getting attached. Do not be fooled by green splits going into the finale with the best Chapter 4 I've had in a long time. Do not be fooled. You're gonna have to explain the whale emoji to me. This one's not in my emoji language. I forgot you could skip that. The whale of attachment, and no, I don't know why it's a meme. I do not get it. The whale of attachment? Is it because we're having a whale of a time? Does that even make sense? Man, this run would be so in there if Chapter 3 wasn't like legendarily shit. If I just had a normal Chapter 3, this would be like a guaranteed PB. That's so funny. It's always something, dude. Hey Voidus, thanks for the GL. Bam. Good and proper phase 1. Man, I haven't done this fight in like a week. No pressure. Dude. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, It's an ancient speedrun thing. Maybe it's a Moby Dick references. You think speedrunners are out here doing literary references for their speedruns? This low 113 is my white whale.
Here we go. Let's go. Coming through. Time.
Yeah, I don't think speedrunners are that cultured. Oop. Okay, we'll just do him like that then. And we finish Yao by punching him in the dick. That's actually really good. My minions put in a ton of work there off screen to finish off those other two guys for me. I did not expect the fight to end when I punched Yao there. I thought I would be running back across for the other guys. Alright, we're gonna go Ancient Corner strat. I think the corner is better. I think P-Scholar was right, and we actually do want to use the corner here, even though sometimes I fuck it up horrendously.
Let's go. Time. Mind if I... Here we go.
Oof, look at all the survivors. Nope. Man, would have actually been kind of cool if I got a double there.
Joey, more enemies are coming in from over there. Seems like there's no end to them.
I'll give him a taste of my fists.
Did you guys see that they're making another Famicom Detective Club game? They like announced it today or yesterday or something. That's insane. Literally, what year is it? That's pretty crazy. I still haven't played the like, I want to play the remakes of the old ones that they did on Switch like a year or two ago. I actually really want to play that, but I haven't gotten around to it. Wow. The double block, assholes. Well, he switches between blue and red, so the obvious answers are blue raspberry and watermelon. Or blue raspberry and cherry. Maybe that makes a little more sense. No, you think about Lost Judgment, the way he's got the third style, that's like mostly deflection based and he's glowing green during it. That one's probably green apple. Just sort of working off like canon, this is what flavor this color is type of lore. Don't mind me, just taking the boss outside the arena, all the way over here. Alright. This is gonna be really close. This is gonna be really close. That seemed really bad. That actually wasn't that bad. That was kind of okay. Dragging the boss all the way to the gates of the Omi headquarters was a bit stupid. We were literally like gonna go for a walk down the street together or something. Do I have heat? Yes, that's what I thought. I've been getting screwed over by Shishido a lot recently, specifically his third phase has a lot of jank to it. So I'm kind of concerned about that. Managed to get the spark in there, which feels good. My honest reaction. Then we swap styles. This is the problem phase.
You stubborn little shit.
How about this?
Nope. I don't even care. I'm just doing this. And then we're doing this. Okay. Yeah, that did not go wrong, but very easily could have. I think this is a phase transition. Yep. Would have been smart of me to get out of heat there and then drink the thingy.
You little piece of shit.
But I didn't do that because, like, you're watching Tapioca, not an actual skilled player. Xbox revealed an official Deadpool controller with butt cheeks on the back. Huh. That is a weird looking controller. Yeah, do you think it's like, it's got that like gel material in the back so that you're like squeezing his butt while you use the controller? I also doubt it. It's just gonna be sculpted plastic. Yeah, questionable ergonomics.
Your legend ends.
Hang on, can I make this work? Yeah, get him with the heat action. And then I have to respark. Hold up, please. Hold on. Okay. Ew, no juggle at the end. Anyway, that is PB. There we go. Not as good as it should have been. That chapter 3 was such a scam. That chapter 3 was a scam, dude. But we finally had the finale we needed. Boom. 113.26. Man, with a decent chapter 3, this run is 112. Holy shit, dude. I have been waiting weeks for that. Ugh, God. So many runs that should have been this but weren't. And then there you go, finally. Say the line, Shishido.
The fuck?
Okay, skip. Yeah, I didn't even have to reset too long to get this one going, right? This is like my 3rd or 4th attempt of the day. Plenty of time for quality gaming afterwards. I think I have to keep going, though, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, I do think I have to keep playing this. I think we're going for 112. I think it's the only escape from like a Dragon Gaiden is 112. Sum of best is 112.27. So that's gonna be real hard to do without getting some golds. 111, no. World record is 111.51 currently. I don't think I'll ever get that. I'm not too worried about that, but I would like a 112, even though That's like insanely close to my sum of best. The sum of best isn't very good because my splits are really big. That's like a thing about sum of bests, right? Or that's the thing about sum of bests. The less granular your splits are, the less optimized your sum of best is going to be, and these are some very not granular splits. So I think that 112 is very achievable. I just have to get that run, but I just need the Golden Samurai to actually spawn in. Like, once again, here's a fucking PB where Golden Samurai doesn't spawn in. Like, come on now. This is not the first time that's happened. That happened a couple of PBs ago. And it's just like, why? How in God's name was world record so much faster? I have some theories. But I'm not too worried about that. We're going 112. Anyway, I'm gonna step away. Please enjoy the credits. Please enjoy the credits. And I'll be back and we'll play some Blood Omen. Dude, I know, right, Muck? It's so good. It's such a sick Yakuza 1 callback. Like, it would be perfect if this was actually the end of Kiryu and you do the Yakuza 1 callback. Especially because the plot of this game has some Yakuza 1 stuff in it. Where, like, he still has the ring. It really feels like they're bringing everything full circle. But then Kiryu just keeps going on anyway in Yakuza 8. So it's like, okay, well... whatever, I guess. Never mind. Amazing Grace over the credits is always a perfect vibe, though. Sorry for making everyone sit through the credits, but I care. Always roll the credits for a PB, even though they're like 3 minutes longer than you want them to be. Somehow these games take like 10,000 people to make, even though it's all the same assets from the last game. Game could never get made without first-party managers and event. Voice of customer. I wonder what does that even mean? Voice of customer. Today was definitely a blessed day for speedrunning though, as soon as Piper got his PV. Anyone here who speedruns, consider playing your game today. I think it'll go well for you. Masayoshi Yokoyama, the executive director. Whatever that is. Yeah, like this whole post-credit scene is like an OG1 callback. He's got the ring. Not really an OG1 callback, but he says like during the story, he's like, we were going to get married in Hawaii. So he brings the ring to Hawaii. And then I think this Hawaii trip may or may not have absolutely fucking nothing to do with the plot of Infinite Wealth, where he also goes to Hawaii, but I'm not sure because I haven't played Infinite Wealth yet. Anyway, I'm skipping you now. Sorry, Kiryu. To be continued. Save over that. My playtime got significantly worse because we watched the credits. That's how it'd be. Credits are included in the in-game timer for some reason. Anyway, that's that. I'm gonna say like 50-50 chance this game is back tomorrow.